Alabama men's basketball head coach Avery Johnson is grinding each and every day to get his team ready for the upcoming season. But every now and again, Johnson takes a breather and does something really worthwhile. It's the first annual Avery Johnson Youth Basketball Camp at Coleman Coliseum in Tuscaloosa. The camp started yesterday and will conclude on Wednesday. But today, Johnson met with the media and talked about the progress his team was making in the offseason and how far they still had to go to hit the mark.
We have a long ways to go, guys. We have a lot of bad habits that we have to break. There's a certain way that I want to play offense and defense, and you have to, basically retrain a lot of these guys on how they should play the game.
To high school wrestling now. High school is out for the summer, yes, but the Bob Jones wrestling team made a big announcement this afternoon. Matt Sweatman was introduced tonight as Bob Jones' new wrestling head coach. He leaves Ohatchee High School in the Birmingham area after 3 years with the team. Ohatchee was 4-14 the year before his arrival. They were 25-5 last year, so he's a proven winner. He replaces former coach Jason Edwards, who was suspended at the end of last season and relieved of his coaching duties after 16 years. Sweatman is happy for this opportunity.
I'm excited to be here because you've got kids that have been wrestling since they were youth, and that's where you really build a program. And I'm glad they're ready to go too. So I feel like they've kind of been waiting around on this, kind of like I have.
To Major League Baseball now. At the beginning of the season, the Atlanta Braves would start slow early in games that would have to come back. Now the Braves start quickly in games and then give up big leads. The topsy-turvy season continues. Out to a historic and rainy Fenway Park. Atlanta with an interleague matchup against Boston. Top fourth inning, Freddie Freeman takes off from first and ends up stealing second. Braves doing a nice job of moving runners into scoring position, and it pays off. Nick Markakis with the bloop single to left. Freeman scores from second to put Atlanta on the board. To the bottom of the frame, Deborah, you're going to love this play. The Braves absolutely making plays in the outfield. Johnny Gomes, just give him a gold glove right now. He dives to make the catch, takes away an extra base hit. Braves earn the 4-2 victory. Game 5 of the NHL Finals between Tampa Bay and Chicago. The Blackhawks took advantage of their opportunities. Duncan Keith scores off of his own miss in the second period. It's 1-0 Chicago. To the third period, beautiful behind-the-back pass. Brandon Saad to Brad Richards, who finds Patrick Kane on the goal. And let the celebration begin. For the third time in 6 years, the Chicago Blackhawks are the Stanley Cup champions. They win Game 5 2-0, and they win the series 4-2. Congratulations to them. And some football news. Today it was reported that former Auburn and Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Jason Campbell is set to retire. He spent 10 years in the NFL. That is your look at sports. We'll be right back.